The Lord of Death is sieging one of the last bastions for human defense. This is the King's Castle. We even have regular peasants with their cute little leather hats. Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Today, we've got some tabs mods that include some pretty cool units that are modded. I'm always impressed by the speed at which the modding community, some of them anyway, are like update their mods to the newest versions. This is Stalingrad 3 by the Meme Dealer. You can find it on the combined drive if I ever don't leave it into the video description, which happens a lot unfortunately. But we've got this new unit here, and he is the Necromancer. He's got a pretty impressive braid, or beard rather, but when you see that many bones on the man, one has to wonder, what kind of things are you into when no one's looking, you creepy person? Well, they're so creepy that they can spawn the dead out of thin air. Really, I mean, they are necromancers. I guess if there's graves around and there's skeletons down there, look at how good the crossbows are. They'll be able to spawn them out of there. So look at that. A necromancer will spawn in a little bit of some soldiers of the undead every now and then, and apparently they're only coming in their blue varietals, even though they're attacking the blue people. But this is the final siege. Can man fight and survive? I don't know, because the Reaper is just absolutely terribly dangerous. Oh god, I think where's the king? Oh my god, the king! No! Somebody save the king! God save the king. No one can save him now. The king is dead, but long live the new king. So welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. We've had the newest version come out, 0.9.0. When you check the new maps, it brought in all of these new simulation maps, some of which are incredible, some of which this just reminds me of the Battle of Geonosis. We've got others that remind me of the Siege of Constantinople. I do wish that you could take these maps and modify them slightly. I wonder if that's a possibility in the future. We won't really know for a while, but we do know that with the new modded peasant units, we can go bowling at the very least, because you guys remember in original tabs, the barrel roller? I mean, I guess it wasn't the alpha version. Okay. Wait a minute. So he got 8 pins, I think? Well, actually, we gotta count how many we have. He got 8 pins. All right, now for your second one. If that guy can stay on board. No, he did not as good this time. But today we're gonna be doing some of your challenges that you left in the last video. Now, I've got a couple of bits of good news and housekeeping. First of which, we've got a new mod to show off this weekend. It's something that many of you guys have requested, and I want to hear from you guys if you can get this hint. You're gonna want to have the high ground for this mod. It's a stretch, but hopefully some of you guys can come up with it. Secondly, the Yoda mod, some of that of the Yoda and Mando mod is going to be shared this weekend. So when we show off the new map, I will have a link for you. Finally, it's taken a while to get to work on it. And thirdly, I want you to leave your challenges and custom battles in the comments of this video today. Now, one of the challenges was that you guys mentioned that the Chuko Nu and a bunch of cheerleaders can probably beat this campaign. A user-controlled Chuko Nu. So we're gonna test that out real quick. Oh my god, if cheerleaders are 500 bucks, we should be able to afford a lot. Okay. So you can see the enemy, there's a lot of shields here, so I'm not entirely sure how well this is gonna work. Selecting the unit can be a little bit finicky, so we gotta creep up behind him, and oh my god, I've got so much. It's a machine gun. It fires as fast as I can click. This is amazing. Okay, this has gotta be the coolest thing that I've ever seen in tabs. Guys, this is what I love about your challenges and custom battles. Oh! Oh no! Well, I guess it would work if we didn't get ballooned, because now I'm gonna break my back hitting the earth. Okay, so let's try not charging the enemy. So mission 1 of the simulation campaign. Can the cheerleader Chuko Nu beat it all? All right, first we gotta take down these horses. Then there's some guys with shields. I'm gonna try to arc my shots over the dudes with shields, so they're not gonna hit the shields directly. I wish you could have 2 camera viewpoints set up. All right, we've gotta see who's left alive. Someone has to be buried. It's this guy. We unfreeze time and he gets hit in the upper left shoulder and he's immediately dead. All right, so you guys know the drill. Chuko Nu and cheerleaders. You know what? I'm not gonna use or control this one because I want to see all of these guys get cut to ribbons. It's a freaking machine gun of crossbow bolts. I wonder what a Hawacha powered. Oh, well, we do have some samurai here who are able to block some. But as soon as the first ones start dropping, wait a minute. Were those muskets? Uh-oh. Guys, I've got bad news. We are going to have to use a control because those muskets are going to make it very, very difficult. So the muskets are in the back, but as soon as they get into firing range, I wonder if I can snipe them. So this is definitely a challenge. I'm trying to shoot over these guys to hit the musketeers in the back. Oh my god, now there's just... I was hitting the musketeers, but see that? As soon as they fired, there was 4 of them left. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit trickier than I thought. We have 150 bucks, so one of the things that we could do is bring in some of these modded units, to distract the enemy. I'm gonna put an archer up here and hope that he doesn't walk off the cliff like he just did. He just shattered his knees. All right, I'm gonna be him. Oh, and unfortunately, come on. Hit the musketeers in the back. Do you see all those samurai blocking these shots? There we go. We got most of them. Come on, there's just one left. Yes, they're all dead. Oh my god, the hobbits are jumping up at me. Come on, cheerleaders. Where am I shooting? Where's my bow shooting? All right, I think what it is I'm not able to shoot down, but the AI always is. And unfortunately, it was a failure. All right, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace where they go. All right, attempt number, what, 3, I think? Yeah, we're definitely able to rain down absolute hellfire on these idiots. And the archer there is doing his job distracting. Now we gotta start hitting those musketeers in the back. It's really difficult to see. I can't, like, zoom in or right-click. I think I'm about to be shot. Yeah. Oh my god, that was a bit of foreboding, wasn't it? You're able to shoot down so many, but those dang musketeers, once they get in range, I can't tell where my shots are going. It looks like we were very behind. So, we're gonna skip to the next level because I think that one proved to be a little bit too difficult. So is it possible? It's definitely possible, but is it still an incredibly difficult challenge? I think the answer to that is most definitely yes. Oh god, the maze map is really creepy because I can't really see too well. I wish you could shift to sprint. All right, where are they coming at? Come on, boys. Show yourselves. As soon as anything hits us, we're dead. Oh, there we go. Oh god. Oh god, there's blunderbusses with wooden armor. Oh! Once they fire, I'm screwed. Oh, I got ninja'd. Yeah, I think this challenge is just a little bit too difficult. All right, so this challenge is the Minotaur in the maze. So it's the hunt for the Minotaur on the maze map. It would be very interesting to see the pathfinding in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator if there was like an actual maze, like one of those things you see like at the fair or the amusement park where it's like made out of bushes. Or walls of bushes. But so what we're gonna do is get an aerial view because I think this is like based off that story about the Minotaur on the island of Crete. But as this is a Tabs mod, it means our Minotaur has twin axes. Not only is he gonna charge at you and beat you up with his head and maybe push some of his own friends out of the way, but he's also gonna just beat you down and cut you to ribbons with a giant twin-handed axes. Oh my god, yeah. So can you imagine being an archer, having to go in here? Like, this is what it'd look like. Oh, hey, I wonder where the enemies are. Right in front of you! You can't really utilize the best advantage you have, which is ranged. So that is the Minotaur in the maze. This one came in from a random Squidward. I think this one's gonna be incredible. This is called the Epic Siege, and I believe it will live up to its name. Mainly because we've got a Hawacha on the main window. I've never thought to put, like, siege equipment. Catapults could probably work. Ballistas may not work very well. Cannons may not work very well. But if your soldiers lining up down here and there's a Hawacha up there, you're gonna have a bad time. So then we've got to put 20 squires at the door. So it's a bit of a small siege, but don't worry, we're about to add with modded units. But I do want to see what Polychames? That sounds like a Greek name, doesn't it? Oh god, the Hawacha is going to miss everything. Okay, the Hawacha couldn't even hit the very edge of the map. I guess it's unable to aim down. So even though you'd think that the... Guys, stay on the bridge! So many of these guys are falling off. I think the Jarl just knocked a few of his own soldiers off, and I think he's about to push the king off. Oh! The Jarl's actually still alive, even though he's getting pincushion. And I think he's about to get... Ooh. Oh. Well, look at that. Now, let's supplement this epic siege and make it a little more epic. Because, like, look at this. We've got this guy called a Huskarl. Who's that? Ooh, shields at the front? Yes, please. We'll put a few Huskarls in the front, led by some Marauders in the back. And Warhammers? Oh, yeah. Remember when these were supposed to be units that were teased in the game? There was so much that was teased during the Tabs 2.0 era that still never made it into the game. Now, it's only fair that the medieval faction gets a couple of their modded units. How about Waves of peasants. I want to see if these guys will jump from up here. That would be awesome. I don't know if they will. We have some executioners. And it wouldn't be appropriate unless we had some brave knights on horseback. Now, they're going to be a little bit delayed here, charging right after. So the archers are firing. Have they found any of their targets? It doesn't look like it. My God. I love slow motion. It's for these moments right here. 20 brave squires met a giant Viking invading force. They were gonna hold this bridge with their lives. And with their lives, they did pay because that catapult was gloriously amazing. Now here come the knights. They don't seem to have very much physical impact in pushing enemy units. But that horse, is that horse still alive? Why did it just do a backflip or something? The king's out here defending bravely. The warhammers are swinging and knocking people off left and right. Catapults. Oh my God, you're kidding me. These peasants survived. What I'm curious about is if we use modded units only, can we beat this? So we've got crossbowmen, and I'm actually pretty curious how good they are. They're very expensive, but I feel like, oh my God, when they don't walk off the cliff, I thought they'd be able to fire from back there, but I guess that was optimistic thinking. So let's see how a first salvo of crossbow bolts from these goons goes up against some armored cavalry that are charging pretty dang quickly. It doesn't look like crossbows were a good choice as my men get destroyed and dispatched and thrown off these cliffs. Oh my God, they're actually still alive. Well, they won't be for very long, because oh, I guess they have a little bit of extra mass. They were not able to be raised by the balloons. But we have this guy called the Pharaoh, and then we've got the Khopesh. It's like the Egyptian faction army. How good are the Egyptians? I mean, I know we're supposed to walk like them. Now, the Khopesh is like this amazing... Oh, God, that guy looks cool. Okay, Pharaoh. Can the Egyptian faction win the game? I don't know how powerful... What the heck was that? Did he just fire a sunbeam and just burninated everybody? Oh my God, I think he did. Okay, so if he can stay alive, if his soldiers can do their thing, I think they have a chance. Look at that. The balloons are picking up these shields. Uh-oh. I don't think this is gonna go very well for the Pharaoh here, except that it does. The Pharaoh's staff has eyeballs. What is going on here? Now, this was the map that we just got stuck with the Chuko Nu, supported by... Let's put the army behind him. Oh God, that's not how you put your shield up. All right, so we were only able to afford 3 Khopesh units, but here's a question. What units would you add to the Egyptian faction? Would you add... I would definitely want to add a chariot, and they've got to have some kind of range. Oh my God, he's like firing the Deathstar ray out of this. The Pharaoh is a glorious and incredibly powerful unit. And when units are bunched up, watch this. Oh God, there goes a lot of the Pharaoh's defenses. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to withstand a bunch of musket fire. Oh my God, he did it. He was able to destroy them all. Dude, he controls the power of the sun. It's like raw fights for him. All right, so we're gonna be able to do, let's do 2 Khopesh, and then we'll do a few peasants, because everybody gets peasants, man. All right, Khopesh, do your thing. Oh, the peasant's in the way of his sword. Oh, well, he's just gonna lunge at them anyway. And he takes shuriken to the back. Is the Pharaoh alive? He is, but it's not looking very good. Oh, I'm on fire! I burninated myself. I can do AoE effect by just burning the ground that they're gonna walk over. This is actually working. I am Pharaoh, Lord of Egypt. This guy's way too good. Look at this. We've got World War and modern factions that are coming. So this is the Bronze Age. Oh man, I'm gonna be able to afford 2 of these guys? Oh, that's dirty. All right, 2 Pharaohs and 2 Khopesh. And naturally, I would like to take control of one of these guys. If I can harness the power of the sun, I don't think we're gonna win this one. There's too many musketeers. They're coming. And I'm getting grappled. Ah! Yeah, so that did not go according to plan. We really do need a few more, because God, this is awesome. Sumos? Oh boy. I hope these guys rush them. And I've got the Emperor kicking Jin. Oh my God, Ronins. Let's see how good the Sumos and this amazing like Ronin soldier is. So this is a Ronin. He's spinning around. He's got some pretty acrobatic moves. But can he stay on the map? No, he cannot. He goes down, and so do our hopes of victory. I'm telling you, these are some of the hardest maps in the game right now. I guess one of the things that we could do is try out the Necromancers. All right. I spawned in a bunch of dudes with this first Necromancer. We got rock throwers that look like jesters with their little bones on their head. Look how cute they are. Oh, and as soon as we're able, we need to spawn them in. I need this guy to not charge up there. Just send those guys. Just send those guys. We got a micro with our Necromancers, or I don't think we have a chance. Oh god, that looks bad, doesn't it? Okay. If the Necromancer could spawn in archers, I think we'd have a chance. But the Musketeers shoot these guys as soon as we get over the beam here. The hilltop. This is a hill too far. And look at this. We can't even hold our freaking staffs right anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I just dodged. I dodged a grappling hook. Wait a minute. There's still a chance. Oh my god, I think we're gonna be able to do it. I think we're gonna be able to do it. Yes! A little bit of micro control and boom, the Necromancer. These are some of the best modded units, I think. Now, hunters throw their spears. Oh god, they just have giant spears. I'm thinking for this, we'll actually want crossbows, which are very expensive. There's this thing called the Ignis Slasher, and I don't know what that is. Oh my god. He's covered in purple fire. He's pretty well armored and he's armed with twin swords. Look at that. A nice salvo of arrows, including one that made this knight wince because it hit him right in the clavicle bone. All right. Light him on fire, do something. That king's here, big dog. Oh, he's kind of spinning around. Oh, he's getting absolutely pin-cushioned with swords at the moment. He just tried to mount the king. Oh, okay, the sword masters are down. The enemy's down. These crossbow guys are living up to their billing. They were $550 each, and I'd say that they served their purpose rather well. I want to go back to the pharaohs, and then I guess, you know, some peasants. Why not? Whoa! Okay, we... You didn't see this? I don't know what happened. Okay, so this is... These are modded wheelbarrows. It's like they have freaking rocket engines. This is in slow motion, mind you. They can't even slow down because they're moving way too fast. The horses are falling into the holes, as is the plan. I just love it. Okay, Pharaohs, please fire your Deathstar rays when you are able. Look at that. That's glorious, man. And then they just burn. The Monkey King just fell into a hole. I think the Pharaohs are going to have no problem walking away with the victory here. So can modded units of all different shapes and sizes go forth into the Tabs campaign and just absolutely destroy? Absolutely! Because we can harness the power of the sun. Hey! Sweet, sweet victory. Okay. So who's the Pharaoh? Where did he come from? Where did he go? Ooh. I'm gonna be risky on this one. We're gonna go to the Bronze Age and we're gonna put a Pharaoh here. Gonna put a Pharaoh here. And that's all we got. These guys are gonna jump off the cliff because we know... Oh, man, they're a little bit tall. They got zapped on their way down, actually. Okay. So they're coming, by the way. So... Oh, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get nuked. Deathstar! And you know that we got it. Deathstar. What if we put the Pharaohs here? Will these guys jump over? Oh, some of them survived and they're hacking us up. Arrows are finding their marks. This is not good. We burned ourselves. Incoming! Oh my god, just... Hey, Zeus! You want a firestorm? Yeah, you do. Oh god, my guy's dying over there. Dude, I gotta say that the Pharaohs are one of the best units. Oh, now I've got to defend my place up here. I wish I could afford 2 of these guys. Using only Egyptian units, do we have a chance? I don't know. Probably not. Burn! All right, where are they coming now? Ooh, that hurt. All right, we burned him. I've got to stay in cover. I hear the ballistas rolling up. Wait, there's only the one left. Ha ha! Dude, the Pharaoh's got to be, like, is he better than the Summoner? Is he better than all the other secret units? I guess we're going to have to tell. We're going to have to do a test to find out. All right, the only way we win is if I shoot those Musketeers. Of course I choose the guy with the freaking sword. We don't want to choose the guy with the freaking sword. We want to be the Pharaoh. Pia! Pia! All of my guys are still alive now, so I think at this point, we're going to win. These guys are charging us, but imagine charging an enemy while you're lit on fire. These are basically the flamethrowers of the ancient day. So we may not have a modern faction or a World War faction, but Lord, believe it that we have flamethrowers. I imagine it's like that thing, like the sun powers through, it hits this rock, and it's condensed. This is actually a mini Death Star, isn't it? Even though the thing has eyes. Look at this fancy hat, man. That's a frilly freaking hat. Okay, those kings are scaring me. Burn them! Burn them all! Uh-oh. 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 Get away from me. Get away. He's tripping me. Get away from me. Run. The man is on fire and still charging me. Who's gonna burn first? Oh, it looks like me. Defeated? So what we're gonna do then to see just how good they are is we're gonna go to the arena. Pharaoh versus Ice Giant. And fight. And look at this. Don't you wish you could have like dudes clapping out here, like, but they could be accidentally killed by like stray objects like arrows and stuff? Well, Pharaoh doesn't appear to be very good at destroying giant units. Even if they're holding highly flammable trees in their hands, it doesn't seem to be doing too well. Oh my god, that's a headache. He's so dead. What about an Ura? Who fires first? Oh god. Oh man, you got an axe sticking out of your head, dude. That cannot... Maybe they're not as good. I mean, they are less expensive, and generally price is a general characteristic showing, you know, their ability and power in the game. Samurai Giant versus the Pharaoh. And smited. He missed him with the Deathstar ray. Oh, pull up your pants, sir. You're getting wrecked. I just had a brilliant idea. Going back to what you guys said at the beginning, you know, what about the Chuko Nu with a bunch of cheerleaders? Now, let's see just how good the Chuko Nu is with a bunch of cheerleaders against legionary units. These are modded Roman units, and these are Pilum, which are the Roman throwing spears. Their shields are bigger, they've got armor, and they've got range. Now, with this many cheerleaders, you think that the Chuko Nu is gonna have a chance, but I'm not entirely sure if an automatic crossbow is really gonna be able to do much against shields, despite the fact that some of these units are falling off the map because there's just too many of them. Oh, this is glorious. So yeah, these guys are eventually gonna get here. So it doesn't look like they're treating their throwing spears as throwing spears. They're treating them as regular spears. And the cheerleaders love it. They don't care, they're just happy to be here. But they're dead. So, I guess it makes sense that what we should do is see a Deathstar at its fully operational abilities with, meaning a whole lot of cheerleaders. All right, so this is, I don't even know what this is gonna look like. Oh, everything is on fire. It's just like an automatic flamethrower. Everything died within 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, well, just how good are these legionaries against, say, Spartans? 69 units versus 69 units. Spartans versus the Romans. This is the battle we've all been waiting for. Now, which team is the derpiest? It seems Spartans are the best at... Well, I take it back. Who's the best at staying on the path? So many units have died just... What? Who just released a nuclear bomb? I'm actually genuinely confused as to how this happened. Is that intentional? All right, we're gonna watch this in real time from distance. At some point, someone fired a nuclear bomb in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. We found it, and I don't entirely know why this happened. I just know it did. Someone fires a bomb. The Romans are like, we can't beat the Spartans. We're calling it a nuke. It's like StarCraft, baby. Oh man, a StarCraft mod with Zerglings and Space Marines? Warhammer 40K with Space Marines? You know how many mods we can come up with? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Leave your challenges and custom battles in the comments. If you see one you like, make sure to give it a vote and up like so it's more likely to be chosen in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Give the video a like if you want more.